Hello, Infernable friends. So I know it's been a while, but I'm here to talk to you about some updates on all my decks, my most viable strategies with Assault and with Warriors in general. So first of all, a big shout out to all the people that I have theorized with, especially the Infernobble app, because I cannot take all the credit for what you're about to see. I've been testing and labbing a lot, but without them, I would be probably a lot behind. So the ban list dropped like almost 3 weeks ago, and I think this is already a huge improvement to my first video about the ban list. Okay, so first thing off, this is the deck list that I use on my nationals. Like, I already made a deck profile, but I just wanted to show you like as a picture. And this is like the number, let me check, number 6, yeah. So this is the 6 best. I already spoiled you a little bit about the other deck, but don't worry, we will get there. And I will go in full detail about the synchro variant. And I know that's what you guys love the most more than links and XYZs. And trust me, I'm on board. Right now, I agree that I like a specific synchro variant more than Kali Yuga. And trust me, it was not easy because I've been loving Kali Yuga since before Infernobble exists. But yeah. So 6th place, this is the deck list of my Peruvian nationals. I'm not gonna like explain too in depth because there is a video for that. I'm just showing this as a starting point. So at the moment of the nationals, that it was like two weeks ago, I truly believe this was the best list. Okay, maybe I was being biased because, you know, Brave is cool, Kali Yuga Luck is cool, but yeah. So what can be better than this? Well, just like 1 or 2 days after my nationals, I decided that just a minor improvement on the deck was this Punk engine. And man, Punk is amazing. I know it's like a meta deck, but for me, it's just a 6-card engine. That means 3 special summons without committing the normal summon. Just discard 1, which is fine. And what are those 3 summons? Well, one is a tuner, another one is a warrior. So just with this and any normal summon warrior, we have full combo through Isolde getting negated. Because the idea is we summon Siamin, search Deer Note, summon Deer Note. Sorry. Search Foxy and Foxy summon Deer Note. This and any warrior go into Isolde. Then this is Chainlink 2, Isolde Chainlink 1, revive Foxy Toon. And then if Isolde gets interrupted because we most likely mill 3 try to summon Dolphin, it's fine because we have these 2 on board. So Isolde plus these two make Hulky and then this full combo. Because in Kali Yuga variants, when Isolde gets negated, we need 2 extenders to full combo. And this accomplished it really smoothly. And going second, of course, we can push through a lot when we have this. Also makes Gamma way better because now we have like 3, 7, maybe 10, 11 more cards that we can use to trigger Gamma on our turn. And Gamma is also another card that full combo through Isolde getting negated. You know, like if we have Isolde gets negated but we have Gamma driver, we lead. Yeah, so that was like the main improvement. And I took my time to explain you about the Punk engine because this could go in any Isolde variant, because it's getting a tuner and a warrior. Yeah, what else can we ask for? And if we're playing Plague, then this and Plague get Fleur, and you probably already know that if you have faced the Punk deck. Anyway, so let's move on. Oh, and also Italy is full combo by itself. If we only have Italy or Xiaomin, this is just Hulk plus bodies. So we can go into Hulky, then this, and 2 monsters below. So it's full combo, full Kali Yuga lock. That's crazy. Then my 4th place. So what can be better than this? Well, this has some flaws, these builds. This like hard loses to draw. We have like 4 outs called by Gamma. Or maybe if we don't open Brave or Teleport, we just make Isolde without searching and summon Dolphin directly. But yeah, we most likely are dying to draw. We could have a plan B, and that's Baguska. Because if we get draw, at least we can get this set Shade and Codebreaker level 4 on board. So Baguska is like a cool plan B against some decks, like Flounder, Despia. But yeah, we don't have space for that here. Because, you know, Cherubini is really important, making Brave searchable. Anyway, so let's move on to the next list. Yeah, Dark Warrior Kali-Yuga, as you can read. So this is a lot of biased opinion, because I used to play Dark Warrior before INFERNOBLE exists. And I just realized that this was a good opportunity to play Dark Warrior again. Why? Mainly because we have Nessie at 3, and we have a Hero Leaves at 3. This is not banned, so yeah. This runs really smoothly. So I'm gonna do like some test hunts, because when we open combos like Greffer plus any of these, or the Dangers, or these that have value, is crazy. And then Hero Leaves is also like a 1 carry soul. We are not playing Vion. You could, because we are going over 40, but you don't need it. So I try to cut all the things that were not needed, because also we had a lot of normal summons here. But yeah, this is crazy, because this gets us 2 bodies, and then because you could summon this, normal summon this, or if you already have a good normal summon, you just summon any of these 2. If you need to discard a lot, so you go first for Stratos, search Mist, you discard Mist, I don't know, for Italy, and then maybe you add Malicious, and maybe discard Malicious for Dolphin, you know? So you have a lot of pluses, and that's what the decks really want, because with Dangers, you are plusing a lot. So yeah, I like the idea. And because we are not playing Brave, the best way to get an Omni Negate is Herald, because we are playing both Jet and Plex Peddler. So every time we don't have a break we wanna put back in the deck, we summon this of Hulk, and with any extra extender at the end of the combo, we have a free boot summon. So this, and we revive Jet, and we make Herald at the end. So we protect the Kali-Yuga. Yeah, it's pretty lit. It's pretty fire. If even though there is no Fire Warriors, just Flint, it's on fire. This deck, trust me. Let's see. Yeah, like this is cool. A Hero Leaves plus Connector. It's strong. Then maybe here you could think like, oh, this looks bricky, this and this. But man, look at this. This is full combo, and we have fodder for this. And then Danger could get us something, you know? And then, yeah, this is what I've been telling you. Greffer, and this is insane. Like here we have a free special summon Greffer. And then we have Punk. Even though Deer is dead, except if we open another Punk, yeah. And yeah, the hands are crazy. Like I was doing some test hands, and just there is a trigger combo, and that's Hero Leaves, Thorn Scales, and Italy. Like these 3 could full combo through Gamma on Isolde and Nibiru after we summon Hulky. That's how insane it is. Like if they don't Gamma Isolde, we summon Dolphin, rip Gamma. If they don't summon Nibiru, we make Apollousa. And then after getting Nibiru, we have still full combo. So yeah, this is like a lot of bodies, because this is 4 bodies, this is 3 bodies, this is 2.5 because we can get the Malicious in Ken. And yeah, crazy board, crazy combo. Anyway, let's move on to the next list. So now this is not even Dark Warrior. This is Warrior Pile Kali-Yuga. So at this point, this is not a biased deck. This is just, okay, let's make this better, even though I am in love with the Dark Warrior stuff. Because there is no Greffer, no Armageddon, so this cannot be called Dark Warrior. So we just have the good cards. The Italy, Teleport, Connector, Double Turn. So yeah, this is like a more compressed version. And yeah, it's really nice. The fact that we can run this in the main deck, and we have still a lot of gas to combo. Yeah, so then the concept, the theory is pretty much the same. Yeah, not much to say. Oh, here there is an argument to play Baron the Fleur, because you have access not only with Foxy Plague, but only with Danger Nessie and Sea Omen. And that comes up going second, we can break boards with Fleur in the extra deck. So. Here we don't have Danger, so it's not as usual. But we have more going second cards, I mean in a smaller deck. Let's check some hands. Yeah, like I'm telling you, this is like just the good cards. Here Leaves and Connector, and even though we open Strato, we run Mist just so this is live. That's why we don't run Biome but Mist. Yeah, this is cool. This is not cool. I've been trying to run a second target for Italy, but you know what? I decided that we just discard the second Italy of the CO of the Foxy. Yeah, this is like my number 3, I guess. Yeah. Then number 2. My number 2 best deck is Fire Warrior Kali-Yuga. Yeah. So in this case, we are playing Prosperity and Upstart. The theory behind this is we just summon Renault of Isolde, and we just play the good Fire Warriors. That's why the deck is called Fire Warrior, not even INFERNOBLE. So these are good extenders that have synergy not only with Renault but only with the Gambas of the deck, the Cold Breaker, the Boots. And yeah, this deck's theory is pretty similar to the last deck, but you know, more free space, and instead of Dark Warriors, Fire Warriors. And yeah, Prosperity, because it can get us any of these. And Prosperity is crazy, you know? If we are not playing dangers that could get us a draw, Prosperity, going first, we always have space to banish 3. Maybe the second Isolde, the Baguska, and one of these 2, or the Appaloosa if we are going for this. So it's fine. And going second, we just banish 6, because going second, we rarely use this. We don't. Not even a Baguska, unless we don't OTK. And then we banish 4, 5, and maybe the second Isolde, or maybe the Appaloosa. So yeah. It's crazy Prosperity, because we want to search the Connector, the Italy, and that's why we're playing even Upstart. So this was a Cloak, but if we are trying to cut the engine as much as possible, then we can get away with not playing Cloak, because Zombie can put back this. Or if we open like this and this, like this can search Shade, and we can like freestyle into Kali-Yuga. We don't need to do the standard combo. And yeah, that's like the second best deck because of the going second capability. Only because of this. We don't have an only negate here because we are not playing Cloak to have a free boost. We are not playing Jet. So there is no point in putting a Herald. Fleur, yeah, doesn't come up enough in my opinion. But you could play Fleur because you have Foxy Plague. But yeah, I'd rather put Baguska. And that's it. That's like the second best deck. Let me see one hand. Okay, this is the worst Upstart. Imagine opening this and then Upstart into All or Nothing. Man, that sucks. Of course, you won't use this because you already have Connector. So you rather try to go combo and then use this at the end. So if you already deck thing a lot, this could get us maybe a droplet. I don't know. But yeah, this is like the second best deck. Now the first place in my list, like what I'm trying to carry to make INFERNOBLE the best version of possible. Yeah, because this is not INFERNOBLE and most of those were not INFERNOBLE, just the first ones. Okay, the best deck for me right now is this one, INFERNOBLE Doppel Sight. So remember Doppel that I told you for me was like the third best deck back in the day, 2 weeks ago. Okay, I decided that it was a lot better if we just run Sight. And again, this is not all my idea. I don't have to take all the credit thanks to INFERNOBLE Lab, because yeah, they help with a grain of salt. Like everybody puts a grain of salt, and this we just cook this up. But the idea is that it's not only a Doppel Warrior, it's a Sidelock deck that has the ability to sometimes go crazy. That's it. It's really simple. Because, you know, just Isolde even if it all gets negated, this is the best plan B we have right now. Before, it was any tuner extender into Hulk, into Rodon, into 4 interruptions. Now, the best plan B with 1 extender is going to Hulk, summon Jet, summon Linkuribo, summon Jet, those into Dagda, and with Dagda Hulky, we have Sidelock at the beginning of the main one, and then Fleur. And again, this is like a meta trend. I know a lot of meta decks are doing that, but this is the plan B, okay? This is if everything goes wrong. I mean, here, the only plan B was with 2 extenders. And of course, we are playing cards like Italy to get 2 extenders most of the time, but 2 extenders to make Kali-Yuga. And here we only need 1. So that's a good pro of this deck. And then, because we have hand knowledge, that's also an asset that most of the decks that play side don't have. Also, we have the ability, if we go crazy with Doppel, we can easily end on Herald and Fleur. And when we have this, with side on Graveyard, because we just make Dagda and then Fleur pop side. So then we can Sidelock in the standby phase without getting Droplet. And that's like the next best thing to Kali-Yuga, in my opinion. Like the next best lock. And of course, I know side doesn't kill all the decks like Kali-Yuga does. Like Kali-Yuga against set 5 pass is insane. Against Flander is insane. And maybe side is not. But you know what? Both sides we have Lancia to rearrange this problem. And also we could just not make side because we could get hand knowledge half the time. If we see this is not impactful. I mean, you could run this in the main if you want, but I rather just avoid side and put up negates. Like we can still make Charles, Fleur, Herald. And this can be an MST, so against back row decks this could help. Against Flunderis this could kill them up. So yeah, this could protect Herald, or maybe we could Aqua Dolphin more because we are playing 1 power tool, so we have the ability to rip the hand. So yeah, the deck is cool. It has a lot of lines. This is the most complex deck because, man, Kali-Yuga is nice, but it's kind of linear. I think you already know that. And this it has a lot of freestyle. You have no idea how much. Like there are times where you have to start with Doppel Warrior, summon Flint, summon Renault, these 2 into Meral Marcher without reviving anything, just so we get 2 tokens to summon Isolde, and then we freestyle, and it's wild. It's crazy. I love this concept. I'm not gonna lie. The seed looks like Old INFERNOBLE. Not exactly, but yeah, it's the closest that we have. And it's like a hybrid between just Sidelock and then Doppel. So in the Doppel we were relying on Synchro and we were dying to Dimensional Barrier. And here we can and we should play more links. So win second we have this as a backup plan. And yeah, then the idea is that just with Doppel and Tuner Extender, we should be doing these 2 and Dagda. Or maybe, like, if you have hand knowledge or you think you can go different routes, you could make Fleur Charles. Or if you grab Durandal instead of DDR of Power Tool, yeah, you can extend more. If you have access to Dolphin, maybe you can summon Dolphin and then Dolphin to Herald, so you get a rip and then the negate. Yeah, there is a lot of possibilities here. You can do a 4-zone combo, so Gearfried can protect the entire thing. And yeah, and at the end you can still have like Fleur Herald, and sometimes you just utilize the Gearfried, so he sits there for a while, and then we just make Gearfried, Jet Synchron or Oliver Renault into Fleur. So yeah, we have to play triple Gearfried. Also going second is insane. So yeah, I think we are covered going second. We open any of these and we have a good chance of winning. It's fine to play Dark Ruler and not OTK. I mean, we are already used to not OTK and use the battle phase as a resource with Gearfried or Red Layer to beat over interruptions. So then it's not bad because we can Sidelock at the end. Even if we don't clear the opponent's board, I've been messing around some matches against players like Source Souls, And sometimes I can leave them a long yuan synchro and still side lock them, and they can't do much. And the idea is that we get not only side lock, but ISO add, Roland add, so in our next turn we have gear fit renode or gear fit connector, so it's really easy to go for the OTK next turn. And even if we don't, we can really easily have Fleur on board, so the next turn we can side lock again in the standby phase. Yeah, so is it another side lock deck? Yes and no, because Hang Knowledge, because the ability to go the best side lock is in the standby phase with Herald on board. You should not know that. That's way better than, I don't know what PK was doing about having double side lock, because the double side lock, like, okay, it played around droplet, but then not against affecting the graveyard, you know. So yeah, I think a non-renegade is the best way to protect side. Doing it in the standby phase, so place around Dark Ruler, is the best way. And the only renegade that beats droplet is Herald, so this is a must. Okay, you could maybe try to do some cute stuff with maybe Riser, because Riser can replace Dagda. And then maybe you could play Croco Dragon, because then you could like pop this in the draw phase, or maybe use this and the little main deck Roland to also pop this in the draw phase. But I think this is better, because Fleur is also a negate, so they cannot like bail or call by the side, because he is a negate until he resolves, until side is on board. Yeah, I think that's a lot to digest for you. Okay, please ignore all my side deck, man. Every side deck that you saw here, yeah, it's not optimal. I mean, the side deck always depends on the event, in the situation. I'm just experimenting with side deck. Except for Lancia. You have to play Lancia, so you have the option with Dagda. Then what else? Is it the best main deck? I'm not sure. I'm testing this, because this could be Living Fossil, and then maybe we should be playing only 6 going second and not 7. So we can play Arborea, because Arborea could be better than Striker. Like going first, and if we already have Isol, yeah, then maybe going second, no, or if we get Gamma, no, then maybe this could be better. Yeah, of course, also this is not gonna be there too often, because we are only playing double red layer, so it feels like the third one. Why this and not this? Because we wanna have tuner extenders as much as possible for the double combo. That's the reason. But again, if you can, like, there are some theories about cutting DDR to 1, but then you can only use this as an extender if you didn't use Durandal or Renot before. And I think to access this plus a tuner extender, we are going to use this a lot of times, a lot. So for me, Power Tool has to get this or Fleuret. Yeah, because also you could play Fleuret, because the idea is that we are going to revive Doppel at some point of the combo. And I'm talking about the standard combo, but remember, this has a lot of freestyle capability. So if you have 5 zones and not 4 zones, yeah, you can do more stuff. Or if you have gear fit, so you can make an easy Fleur, you can do some stuff. Yeah, maybe you would want to cut some links so you have more synchro space, maybe for a Coral, or maybe for a Savage Omega. And you could, but I wouldn't. I think this extra deck is perfect, and I think the main deck is debatable, as well as the side deck. But I wouldn't change any of these 15. Any of these 15. If you would like to cut a link, please don't cut the Plan B combo. And the Plan B combo is this 3 and Link Rivo. You need this for the Plan B, and it comes up, so don't cut this. Maybe you could cut like the Unicorn, because then in the turn 3-4, this can get us Renot and an extender, and then we just go directly into Access Code. And I think it's better to have this as 43 than just Unicorn, because this helps a lot more going for game. Yeah, I hope you can mess around with this deck. Maybe I will do a combo tutorial later on, just focusing on combos about this deck. But I don't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to show you a recap on all my development of INFERNOBLE, of warriors. And man, I was really close to be here, to be just between Dark Warrior and Warrior Piles, and just keep on Kali Yuga the entire format. I know you don't like too much this, but I want to play competitively. I want to win as much as possible with what I'm comfortable with, and that is all. So yeah, I was this close, you have no idea. But right now, yeah, this has more potential in my opinion. And I know you guys love this more, so good for you. Hope you can. I hope you're happy, and that you give this a shot. Please do it. If you're gonna mess around with the main deck, like I told you, maybe you could cut this. I would not. Maybe you can change it for a TG for a warrior, or maybe you just don't play a tuner extender, a tuner pseudo brick. Because if we are going for the Sidelock, we don't really need blade. We can just easily mill Durenal, summon Renot. Or if we are playing Living Fossil, and we don't open Fossil or Blade, we can still mill 4 summon Oliver. So you save this pseudo brick. But right now I'm testing with this and I'm comfortable. Yeah, this is like 7 equips. We don't need 8 equips. What else? Yeah, I don't have too much to say. Yeah, maybe you wanna play 1 Ash or triple Ash here. So every time you open Jet and has to send it to graveyard, you can still summon any other thing of Halki. Right now, I would have to keep this in hand and summon this of Halki in hand, like 001 back in the day. But yeah, I think the payoff is great. That ruler steals some games really easily, and we can go this and then Sidelock, or go crazy combo. Yeah. Not much else to say. Oh yeah, maybe you would like to play triple Ogier no connector, because yeah, that's has a lot of potential as well. Because this and an extender doesn't exactly get you a tuner extender, but again, we are not we don't rely on doppel, because we can Sidelock without this. Like there are some hands in which we are okay of just mill 3 summon Dolphin and try to bait a hand trap, and maybe with gear field protecting, and then we just go into Jet, and then maybe Jet this into Fleur, so we can still Sidelock with Fleur without doppel. Yeah, that happens. And every time you open side, yeah, you can like save two bodies and not make Dagda. That's crazy. Okay. I don't know what else can I explain to you. Yes. Hope you can figure out the deck, the combos. If not, don't worry. I will be making a video about the basic stuff. But man, you have to freestyle with this. Like there are times where you will have to Mineral Marcher revive Oliver instead of a level 1, and then maybe this and a token into an early Roland. Yeah, you have to experiment a lot. So please go to your lab like I am doing and experiment with this and try to find the best lines. Yeah, so when I'm telling you that this is the best extra deck, is because I already tested Cupid, I already tested Garden Rose Maiden, because there was a theory about cutting these 2 and just playing 1 Black Garden, but then that's not nearly as good as an extender of this if you hard open it. And also we were not getting the Roland ad, and we were just getting a useless Dragon Revival. Yeah, so you have to test it yourself. But if you found anything hopefully you find anything useful that I didn't cover here, please let me know in the comments, so we can still improving this deck, because I think this is where we should be focusing all our attention, all our time investing. Yeah. Okay. That's it. Thank you, Doppel Warrior. So we have hope. Yeah, just wait for the next video. Maybe I will do some high skill matches with this deck. I already have some replays. I just have to record them and explanation. But I've been misplaying a lot, so I need to be better, get better at this. Okay, goodbye friends.